Episode 2: The Mayor's Hidden Debt. They call me Mr. Mayor in this town, with smiles and respect in their voices. They shake my hand at parades, wave when I drive by, and thank me for keeping this little place running smoothly. To them, I am the golden son of this town, successful, trustworthy, a man of integrity. But the truth? I'm drowning. Not in paperwork or politics. No, those are easy enough to handle. I'm drowning in debt. The kind of debt you don't come back from. The kind of debt that makes you look over your shoulder every night, wondering if tonight's the night someone comes to collect. I wasn't always this way. I grew up in this town. I know every street, every crack in the sidewalk, every back alley where kids sneak their first cigarettes. My father ran the hardware store. My mother taught Sunday school. We were decent people. Not rich, not poor, just steady. When I decided to run for mayor, people supported me because they knew my family, knew my face, knew I was one of them. And at first, I believed I could do good, fix potholes, bring jobs back, keep kids safe. But politics is like quicksand. It looks solid, but the more you step in, the faster you sink. It started small. A favor here, a handshake deal there. The budget needed balancing, and someone donated to my campaign in exchange for a contract. Everyone does it, I told myself. That's just how things get done. But then came the casino. I'll never forget the first time I walked into it. Bright lights, music, the sound of slot machines chiming like promises of easy money. I wasn't much of a gambler before, but that night I had too many drinks, too much stress, and not enough sense. I sat down at a blackjack table, put down $50, and within an hour, I'd turned it into 1,000. The rush was intoxicating. The way the chips stacked in front of me, the way people clapped me on the back, it felt like I was invincible, like I had discovered my secret superpower. So I went back, again and again. At first I told myself it was just for fun, just a way to blow off steam. But soon, I wasn't betting $50, I was betting thousands, and losing. The casino didn't mind. They loved me. They called me by name, gave me free drinks, free sweets, free dinners. They made me feel like a king while they drained me dry. Within a year, I was down 50 grand, then 100. I took out loans, told myself I'd pay them back after the next big win. But the wins never lasted. The losses always came. I started using campaign funds to cover the debt. Just a little at first. No one noticed. Then more and more. Before long, I wasn't just in debt to the casino. I was in debt to people you don't want to owe. The kind of men who don't send polite reminders. The kind of men who show up in the shadows outside your house at night, just so you know they can. And I still couldn't stop. The breaking point came 6 months ago. I lost $75,000 in a single night. Money I didn't have, money that wasn't mine. When I stumbled out of the casino, sick to my stomach, 2 men followed me. Suits, hard eyes, the kind of guys who never need to raise their voices. One of them leaned in close and said, "You'll pay us back, one way or another." I tried to joke, tried to act like I had it handled, but inside, I was terrified. That's when I made the worst decision of my life. I dipped into the town's budget. Emergency infrastructure funds, money meant for repairing the bridge, fixing the school roof. I told myself I'd replace it as soon as I had a good night at the tables. No one would ever know. But good nights don't last, and the money never came back. Now, every time someone thanks me for keeping the town safe and stable, I want to laugh. If they only knew that their tax dollars, their hard-earned money, was paying for my sins. I see the cracks forming already. The school roof leaks, the bridge remains unrepaired. Citizens complain about where the money's gone, and I smile, shake hands, and promise solutions. All the while I'm praying no one looks too closely at the books. And then there's James, Pastor James. He pulled me aside after Sunday service last week, looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Be careful. The truth has a way of coming out." For a second, I thought he knew. My heart nearly stopped. But maybe he was just talking about sin in general, or maybe he suspects more than I want to admit. Because here's the thing about small towns. Nothing stays hidden forever. Not affairs, not betrayals, and certainly not missing money. And if my secret gets out, it won't ruin me. It will ruin this entire town. Because when they find out their beloved mayor is nothing but a liar and a thief, the whole place will crumble. And maybe that's what I deserve.